Welcome everybody to this game number 3 of Balkan Bears versus Urga. This is just a draft at the moment as Balkan Bears are looking for a stand-in to actually replace V because his internet completely broke and he's looking for an internet cafe to play from. But yes, this is 2-1 now in the favor of Balkan Bears in this best of 5 as this is the SLTV Preseason Pro Grand Finals. Whoever wins this can actually, I think, only get star ladder points. I don't think there's any money actually. I have to clarify that, but my name is Coacher and casting with me will be Mito. I don't think he's quite
And I'm here.
yet. Oh, you're here. Score.
Perfect timing.
Indeed. And they started the draft so fast, but then again, they had plenty of time to prepare themselves with the pause that we had.
Oh yeah, they definitely probably have thought things through. It was like, alright, we know what we're on this time. So nothing's changed. We is just gonna go to the land shop. So Balkan Bears open up with the Doombringer. Pretty solid pick. Nothing out of the ordinary. Doom has been considered a very high priority pick for the past couple of months. And this hero, even with the nerfs, just doesn't fall off because it's just so well-rounding.
Yeah, I have to agree. The ultimate just scales so damn well to the late game as well. But Urga, they actually started with a lone druid. They ran a lone druid in game number 2 as well, or the first game we actually get to cast, right?
Yeah. The first game we casted together today was the Lone Druid. But it wasn't really about the hero itself, more as like the overall draft that just worked in their favor. Like Lone Druid, it feels like he didn't play that well because looking at around the 19-minute mark, he only has about 75 last hits, and he was placed in a 1v1 matchup against the Wind Ranger. It feels like Lone Druid could have done maybe a little bit better, but he did get a lot of kills in that game as well. So, be still looking forward to seeing more of this hero played. And I don't know, I want to see some Lone Druid ulti-form dodging projectiles. That's always something I miss seeing.
Yeah, it's always nice. You actually don't see it all that often though, unfortunately. I mean, I guess
I've seen Bulldog do it a couple of times, but I haven't really seen anyone else do it before.
I know there's like a video in the internet that I think it's in a pop game though, but when a lone druid just completely jukes the hell out of the enemies with just the transition of the ultimate.
Yeah, the worst one is Troll Warlord, isn't it? Like, just, I mean, the animation for that one's the shortest, so it's the easiest to dodge. I mean, just that short invulnerability, if you do it right, you can just pretty much dodge every single projectile in the game, and that's just so annoying to deal with. But I don't know if that got patched. It was a long time ago when I saw it happen.
Got no idea if it did or not. Don't see enough troll for that. There's only like 2 to 3 teams that actually like to experiment with the troll quite a lot. Or well, I guess
It's too trolly.
yeah. Indeed. And all Balkan Bears actually they go for a Vengeful Spirit once again. And I'm not too sure what their idea behind it was. Like maybe since they're on the dire side now, just be able to exploit the minus armor coming out with the Wave of Terror to go for the early Roche.
Oh man, speaking about early Roche, I don't know, it just brings back memories between who was it? Was it
Virtus
Virtus
Pro
Pro?
versus Meteor
Yeah,
Makers.
oh my god. Facepalm. Now that really hurt my feelings. That level of Roche attempt, it was like, oh my god, please, can it be any more obvious? But speaking about these level 1 heroes that we haven't really seen, like, I know Tidehunter his Anchor Smash doesn't affect Roshan at all, but, like, that's a hero that we haven't seen so far today. Enigma, that hero has been fairly enigmatic, haven't seen it at all. And I feel like Urga, right now, the draft, it's very good to have a tinker with. But I don't know, it feels like Balkan Bears, the lineup with the Doombringer as well as the Vengeful Spirit, they're very much like well prepared. And up against the Tinker. But I think Treant plus Tinker is already naturally a great combo. And then if you throw in a Lone Druid on top, just easy TPs all around the map. But that does run your lineup into a danger of just being so passive as well. There Like Lone Train's just gonna farm. What do you expect him to do? Tinker's gonna farm, and Trian, he's gonna sit back and heal your teammates. Unless he goes with the early game aggressive plays.
Oh wow. I should think, like you said, it would be good. But I'm just so surprised that the Lycan didn't get picked in the first phase, nor the Batrider. Just like,
Oh yeah, Batrider. What happened to that hero? Um, wow. I mean, it's really rare to see Batrider not being a first pick. But it feels like Urga, they're going back to a game one strat again. It's gonna be those. It feels like Urga likes to place a lot of priority doing for like especially the laning phase, and to me the best way to break these laning phase heroes is first you get some good laning counters. Razor would be great over here. The second one would be I would say Gyrocopter is pretty good up against Lone Druid as well, and the third thing would be running a jungler. Enchantress or Chen deal very, very, very well against these lane dominant heroes. Viper, he cannot play aggressive because you don't see the Enchantress anywhere. Oh, okay, here we go.
called it.
Called it. Nailed it. Oh,
Well,
man.
in Urga, they're pretty damn tanky with a Lone Druid, Treant, and a Viper. Tinker just overall super annoying hero, and so far Balkan Bears, the only way they can probably deal with the Tinker once he gets his Blink Dagger is like Wave of Terror to get the vision and swap him out of the trees with the Vengeful. But I guess Balkan Bears, they're still kind of open for something like a Storm Spirit, I guess, because Urga, they actually don't have the lockdown to deal with that hero. So heroes like Slark or Storm Spirit might be on the agenda for Balkan Bears.
Yeah, Clockwork is always good as well. Um, but yeah, Storm, naturally the best one. There's still Ember Spirit in the pool. Plenty of ways to deal with the Tinker. Right now, Urga, the lineup, I don't like it. I have to say, it's a very, very easy lineup to crush. You have all these heroes that needs farm. Who's your initiator really? Is it gonna be the Viper? Um, Treant Protector needs a blink, or at least use a Nature's Guys walking close for the overgrowth. And to me, it just feels it feels like a very um, dysfunctioning kind of lineup. There's no synergy between like the four heroes. I don't know. To me, Viper just doesn't cater to their needs. I would say like a Brewmaster would have been perfect. Like thinking about Brewmaster when you use the Primal Split, Tinker can TP onto those spirits as well. And Brewmaster is the kind of tanky initiator that you're looking for. Or even a Tide Hunter that would have been great. But Viper, apart from the laning phase, I don't think it offers all that much.
Well, I guess you can kite or try to kite around the Doombringer. And actually, at the moment, overall, Balkan Bears, they don't have the jump for themselves. I guess they can initiate maybe with the Vengeful swap, but that's not really the best way to initiate the Urga. They go for a Chakiro once again, so they have a pretty nice amount of push. Some team fights finally get at least one stun for themselves, being the Ice Path, of course. And
Actually, sorry.
yeah,
No, you go first.
no, I have nothing to say. Go.
Okay. Okay, so there we go. We do see the Clockwork, but actually, like personally, I really like the way Urga drafts. It's like whenever they put the heavy emphasis on this kind of lane dominating Trian, Viper, Tinker, Jakiro, Lodred. So once again, it's gonna be this like heavy sieging, and if you can't take the Urga's towers fast, the Trian's just gonna heal it right back up. And from Balkan Bears, it feels like they're really relying on the Clockwork to be able to catch a Tinker. But Tinker being the elusive hero that it is gonna be freaking hard. Oh man, I love your lifestealer screen
screen.
loadout. Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah.
is that the one for ESL?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. All
Yeah,
right, so
I purchased the ticket just to increase the price pool to support. I don't care about the items. I actually didn't know that the loading screen like that came out. I think I got it like 2 days ago or something.
okay.
When they added the thing in the game or actually finished it themselves, as well as having the Lifestealer set itself. So if you're
Okay.
interested, I can give it to you if you play Lifestealer.
Oh, sure. I do play Lifestealer. Thank you. And this is a really cool Vengeful Spirit set. It's the Fallen Princess set. Oh, but it doesn't have Talents of the Fallen Princess. but it's okay.
You forgive her.
Yeah, because an immortal item that she replaced with. But man, this Vengeful Spirit set, awesome stuff. But I like the other hairstyle.
I really like Vengeful overall. I've always liked that hero somehow. Just a support that can go man mode, in pubs at least. The minus armor is so sneaky, to be honest, in a game of Dota overall.
Holy crap.
Hmm?
No, just now, like, our Skype disconnected. But we've reconnected, so it's okay. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Sticky this. And actually,
Well,
what do
so
you think
who's
of...
actually the carry? Of the Venomancer, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you, like, what's your take on that? Is it a worthwhile pick, or is it supposed to counter a certain something in this game?
Well, EG likes to do it, and Venomancer, it feels like they just want to be able to apply pressures on towers and just get the push going and to remove all of the chance. I think the main thing about having the Venomancer as well as the Leshrac is just being able to push chip away towers ASAP and also get rid of the living armor, because you know it's by the number of blocks it does a certain amount. It's the instances, there we go, that's the word, instances, and those things, the damage over time skills just remove the charges so freaking fast.
Actually, I kind of like the Venomancer, especially as a core, since if he gets the Plague Wards, it's really good with pushing, just like you said, chip away at the towers. And the Tinker, he can't do anything about it with the March of the Machines, of course, so that's one good aspect of it. As well as being able to throw the Plague Wards into the trees to either just cancel the Blink Dagger from Tinker or just get vision of him.
Yeah, like BBC right now, they actually have a lot of really good skills for scouting for vision. They have the Plague Wards, they have the Clockwork Rocket, they have Wave of Terror.
Oh,
So-
Solitude is going man mode against F, although Jakiro is pretty damn tanky, and Solitude, he's the one bowing out in the end. I think if Clockwork had waited for level 2, having one level in Patrick's Hall probably would have been enough.
That's weird. I don't understand why Clockwork these days, they don't like to clock the Creep Wave under the tower. And that makes farming so much easier. Or at least soaking the XP. Normally, like, 2 minutes in, Clockwork can easily get level 3 if he just... Yeah, there we go. Do some good blocking. What? Why is he clogging it up there? Okay, now that's just very odd for me. You know the place I'm talking about, right? The patch of trees?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why he isn't utilizing it. Yeah, right here, I'm drawing on the map. There's this entrance right here. I don't know.
Didn't they change that as well with the like creep pathing or something when they changed
No.
your shaker thing?
No. That didn't get changed.
Or maybe just
Not that I'm aware of.
I have no idea as well. I haven't seen it for a while. Not seeing that many Clockworks all in all, to be honest, lately.
Yeah, it feels like Clockwork has really fallen off. And whenever you pick Clockwork, people just like to pick heroes like Queen of Pain, Storm Spirit, Ember, and it's like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna hook you, but it's not gonna do anything. And then like,
The
Yeah.
Spirit Pair taking huge amounts of damage. The Diabolic Edict is also, if they get the kill, it's actually pretty damn huge. 300 gold, no deny from Dai Young. So actually that's a pretty huge kill for Balkan Bears.
yeah, and now they're gonna start sieging the tower. So this early pushing from BBC is gonna force us some rotations in. Let's see, it's gonna be the Jakiro. And in return, this frees up a little bit more space for the Clockwork to get a bit more levels. Man, this Clockwork is so under-leveled. This is crazy.
Oh, actually the Split Turf did land on F. Levy going man mode with the Diabolic Edict. But Padrino wasn't there to follow up, and actually he's only level 3, and now the Ice Buff is there, the Creep Wave hitting away at him. Dai Young going with the right clicks as well, Dual Breath, just a little bit off as Dai Young. Actually nice tango usage there, but there will be a haste rune for the Venomancer. What a rune to get, or will their General? He's gonna pick it up, that's gonna be first blood with that laser. Being level 3, actually he's maxing out Laser Rocket.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I was looking at the Tinker, I was like, holy crap, this is good. This is a full-out angry Tinker. Just wants a right-click damage, wants a burst. I don't know.
Wow,
It feels like they need the Tinker to be fat ASAP. And I mean, even laser rocket, unless you have supports rotating, you're not gonna be killing this Doom. So might as well just get your march. You know, stack up some jungle camps, stack up the ancients even. It's already been stacked one time, yeah, so far. But Tinker, ideally, if you have teammates stacking for you, you can get a 6-minute. What's it? 6-minute boots of travels, and he runs so much of the machine, but it doesn't. Huh? Wait, what?
I have no idea what you're...
Neutrals. He tried to stack the neutrals with the much of the machines. The much of the machines hit, but the neutrals didn't move.
It's like level 1 March of the Machines. Too weak, guys. Don't go anywhere. Not threatening enough.
But when you run much and it hits, shouldn't it just automatically draw out the neutrals?
It should, but I actually I heard Cinderan give a nice explanation about things that you can't really explain. It's just it's Dota.
Oh yeah, that is the perfect explanation. But I don't know, because I was always under the impression that as soon as you run a much of the machines and it hits, it will draw the creep aggro. I'm gonna watch it once again. Let's see what happens here. So the much goes in.
Oh, actually, Lone
it's doing damage.
Lone Druid, well, now it pulls them as well. It's just a little bit late at the moment. But actually, Lone Druid got a kill onto the Venomancer in the meantime. And the tower is also alive. Living Armor just keeps on healing it up. So Balkan Bears actually, their tri-lane isn't working out that well because they try to push constantly. And I think their first push, they went for it too soon because the Plague Wards were only level 1 for the longest time there. Actually, they get the slow on the Spirit Pair. They probably will get the kill. Split the Earth to follow up. But there is F with the Liquid Fire, and even the Spirit Pair doesn't die anymore.
Oh man. They need to go for the time push. They need to pull around like anywhere between 2 minute 30 to 3 minute 30. Or like the next one will be around, let's see. It should be coming up. Yeah, right now as we speak. So you see the Glaive Thrower is here. Now it's the perfect time to take the tower. Yeah, and they do get it.
Oh, actually, Eknord, can they get the kill on Levi? No, he just TP's out. Treant Protector was slowed down from the Venomous Scale, so no right clicks. So finally, they do get the tower. Deny didn't come out, they didn't lose any heroes in the process. So that's some nice gold, but actually still, head in net worth is general up on the Tinker. Only 20 gold away from his Boots of Travels. Which he now has as well. So 7.5 minutes in or so will be delivered to him. Oh wow, the Doom is there. Should be a kill on Viper as well. They don't have the hookshot, but they don't even need the Better Assault to slow him down. And that's a really nice kill as well. The Viper was actually getting a decent amount of farm. Last hit wise, actually the leader, 49 and 23.
Yeah, actually, to be quite frank, you know, if the Clockwork played better during the early game, like with the Cogs, say he was on par, both level 6 at the same time as the Viper, he could have easily solo killed the Viper. Because Viper boosts slower, what the Clockwork only do is walk up close, like he's doing right now. Bottom. Oh man, this is a little dangerous.
Wow, the laser rocket, oh my god. That damage output. Although, he actually didn't level up them after the level 5. Still 3 points into laser, it's 240 burst damage, heat-seeking missiles, 175. Easy double kill, so 4-1 for Urga. And if it just continues like this, we might be looking at the game number 5 here as well.
Oh man, oh man. We might very well be looking at game 5.
Yeah.
I mean, Tinker, what you want to do is shut him down before like the game gets hard. I feel like at top, oh Venomancer, he's in so much trouble. Just one more. No, but the Venomous Scale is more than enough. And Doombringer, Haki is here now.
Oh, he wants to kill the Spirit Pair. Actually, he's probably going to be able to as well with the extra movements with the double damage. Oh, Spirit Pair. The slow wears off of the Venomous Scale, so gets himself scared. But oh, mid lane now, they want to kill off the Jakiro. They get the Cogs, Split Earth to follow up. Magic Missile is there as well if really necessary. Actually, General TP'ing, can he get the burst? The hookshot was used by Solitude. The heat-seeking missiles, rearm, no, probably not gonna get it anymore. Although there's an Observer Ward. Just March of the Machines, heat-seeking missiles. Only level 2, so they will be able to make it out.
Oh man, when you play Tinker like this, Your early game burst is so freaking scary. People just don't want to be near you. I feel like perhaps BBC Venomancer is a fairly strong laner. They shouldn't have forced the push out so early because every time they force push, that's actually giving the Lone Druid a lot more space to gain levels. Because when you push, the creeper goes in the tower. He uses the bear to pull the creeper away. He gains additional levels. Instead, I feel like the support should have focused on their own jungle and just getting some pulls going, and then smoke up, kill the Tinker. Because you never want to give Tinker a good time. You just want to shut down the Tinker. I think that's more important than the Lone Druid at this stage of the game.
Yeah, well, the Tinker, he hasn't been stopped at all. 1-0 and 2, 5.6k net worth already as well. Boots of Travel, Soul Ring Puddle, and 1k on top of that. So working towards what I can only guess is going to be a blink, but oh, there's a smoke hockey. Is he gonna be the perfect bait at the moment? Doesn't look like it, as Parina wants to get the slow on anybody. Can he hit the Viper? The slow comes out from the Blade Ward. It's level 2 Poison Sting. He gets the Venomous scale as well. But the other heroes, they aren't close enough and they have to back off.
Wow, so everyone's down at bottom, ready to go. And I don't know, Tinker doing what he is doing, just defending the wave, pushing it right back out with much of the machines. And if he needs to, he can always pass the bottle to his teammates for them to heal up. At this rate, I feel like if this game drags on, it's going to be very, very, very rough for the Balkan Bears.
Yeah, I mean, the Viper already has a mech as well. So even if the Plague Wards do slow down the push, the tower is going to go down fairly fast anyway, thanks to Liquid Fire. And oh, they're going aggressive Spirit Bear TP coming in from General, heat-seeking missiles, the hookshot by Solitude as well, but it doesn't have enough mana anymore. Nice double mana Ice Path as well by F. And one hero down, can they get Solitude as well? Viper is slowing him down constantly with the poison attack. In the end, does have to back off, and Tinker has his blink there thanks to this now.
Oh well, that's a 11.5 minute blink dagger. Soaring bottle. So this Tinker is definitely on a roll. It's like BBC, they're the ones that's going for the early game pushing, right? But instead, they're not getting anything done. They've only gone one tier 1, but you look at it, Urga, they've gone, oh, Levy, is he gonna die? Blink Rocket. There we go. This is gonna go down to General. Oh man.
Well, not
And
only
now
do they
that's
give
another
away
tier
that kill, yeah, it's tier 2 as well, as Lone Druid now catching up as well a little bit, 4.2k net worth. And actually, on Balkan Bears, the only one farming properly is Haki, who was of course in the mid lane on the Doombringer. So, he's been able to just free farm completely, more or less. But still, 5.7k net worth, thanks to only the top tower having died. Whereas, 3 towers down for Urga. Oh, they're gonna go in Leech it, Ice Path. The TP coming in as well, but the hookshot onto the Spirit Bear General, immediate blink away Levy, taking a lot of damage already from the heat-seeking missile. But actually, surprisingly enough, General didn't even follow with the laser onto the dash track. Actually, he's blinking in now, the laser is there, heat-seeking missiles, come on. Rearm, nope, Levy is gonna survive.
Oh man. This Leshrac has to be so careful. Just one laser rocket pretty much takes, what, 80%, 90% of his HP. And if F gets lucky with the liquefier, gets in range, just click one liquefier could mean the end of Levy.
Yeah, they're just taking another tower, and the Tinker is just actually so good. If you're ahead already, just place down Mars machines under the tower you want to push into, and the enemy team can't really do anything about it unless they are willing to just make a few sacrifices.
If Urga really wants to end the game right here, right now, Tinker doesn't even need a Blink Dagger. All he needs is an Aghanim Scepter. Then one rocket spam, you force out the whole team to go back and either use a mech, which they don't have, or just have to go back and heal. Otherwise, like, after what are you gonna do if he spams the rockets 2 or 3 times?
Absolutely nothing. Just cry and die.
Yeah, I mean, the rockets, they do how much damage? 325, right, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that's 325 magical damage per rocket. It's gonna hit 4 heroes. You can rearm maybe 2 to 3 times, which means a maximum of 4 rockets. I don't think any lineup can withstand that kind of magical burst at this stage of the game, 14 minutes in.
Well, Balkan Bears, they did do a sneak erosion at the moment, but they're probably gonna lose their last remaining outer tower for it, and I mean, giving the Aegis to Haki and the Doombringer, I mean, does it really serve any purpose since he's the tankiest hero and least likely to die on their team anyway? Like, maybe something... I'm not even too sure, like Leshrac, Venomancer, I have no idea.
Oh my god. Dagon just doing so much damage. But at this stage, I feel like, yeah, Urga, they can go high ground. Unless we're gonna have someone DC and go for another 10-20 minute pause.
Man, don't be jinxing it. Oh, Haki, does he want to go in? He has the Aegis, of course, but already activated the Scorched Earth. They can't really do anything. The Monster Machines is already out. Viper tanking it up in the front lines as well. There's the minus armor splitter on the Spirit Bear alone. Magic Missile as well. I mean, the Spirit Bear is just so scary already. He has a Maelstrom, so no Radiance. But Tinker just goes home, replenishes his mana, TPs back to the Spirit Bear, and they're just gonna keep on taking down the tower.
Is he gonna bottle the bear? Nope. Tinker should have bottled the bear.
Not friendly enough.
Yeah. Man, this new bear with the amount of HP regen it gets, and then you get the living armor on top, and if Tinker uses the bottle charges, your bear is never gonna die.
Well, it might die if they actually commit to the high ground, and actually, as they wait for longer, there's just gonna be more Plague Wards by Padrino now, so it's gonna get somewhat harder. Although, I guess with the Roche already being down Urga, they don't have any other objectives to go for anywhere. The Ice Puff actually connects on 2 as well. Haki slowed down. He might tick down to the damage. A nice mech uses by him, but he loses the Aegis anyway. Actually, they get General. Tinker is down. Does he have the buyback? Actually, he uses it now as well. Treant gonna take a fall, so it's a good fight for Balkan Bears. Can they get F as well? Maybe. Solitude doesn't really want to follow it up anymore. So, it's a pretty decent defense by them. And they still have Doom as well.
Bear's out. Tinker's here. The Aegis was used.
Oh, the Doom on the General. Way too soon, Haki. He just blew his ultimate. Now Padrino slowed down. Ice Puff is there. The last right clicks will do it by the Viper. And Viper now actually might be in trouble. He returned the tower, the minus armor. A nice magic one keeping him alive for the time being, but he earned the poison. They will get the kill. So in the end, tier 3 is somehow still alive as Balkan Bears. They repel the push.
Oh man, Tinker could have easily saved the Viper. His Blink Dagger was off cooldown. Blink, bottle. Because, I mean, when someone uses the urn, that's, I think, if I'm not wrong, is HP removal, which means you can bottle on top of it without any problems, so, I don't know.
Yeah, it is HP removal indeed.
Yeah. So that he could have easily prevented the death of the Viper. Well, at least for that short duration. Maybe afterwards, the Rocket Flare's gonna hit, and then... I mean, the Rocket Flare is only level 2, so it's 120 magical damage. It's not that much, but at least for now, BBC, they do defend their tier 3 successfully, even though it's only at 260 HP. What would you give to have a Treant Protector on your team right now?
Oh man, everything. Everything at all. And oh, Treant Protector going man mode against Haki with the haste run. The Overgrowth comes out as well. Will there be General coming in? Anybody? The Ice Puff actually connects. There's General tipping to the Spirit Bear. No lucky in tackling close, but he slowed down. Dagon is actually so damn tanky with the Scorcher, with the mech coming out as well. There, Solitude comes in with the hookshot. Oh, Eknard. He loses his life, and was this another overextension? A nice swap actually onto F, and he goes down as well. A 2-for-0.
Oh man. Oh man. Half the tides turn in this game. Right now, it feels like BBC are definitely clawing their way back in slightly. That was a small moral victory for them as well. Just picking off the Treant Protector as well as the Chihiro, which is like, they're only supports, but it does make you happy to see like these heroes. At least you're getting something. But the worry for me is like, Tinker is always going to be that ticking time bomb for BBC. Once this Tinker gets fat enough, who's going to deal with him?
Absolutely no one. I guess they have to doom the Tinker somehow, but the Tinker really never should be in a position where he can actually get doomed.
Yeah, I think this is one of the problems with the Tinkers these days. Are like, I really don't understand like why isn't Aghanim Scepter being deployed a lot more? Because right now, we've talked about it. Aghanim Scepter, it's an item that can instantly end the game right now, right here, right now. You spam the rocket 3 times. Everybody on BBC has to go back to base and regen back up. Or even one rocket spam, it completely negates the effect of one mech usage.
Oh, I have no idea. Actually, the Doom goes on out onto the Chick Hero, but the Entangle Claws onto Haki. Spirit Pair does go down, and I think he has to resummon. There's the Overgrowth onto 3 heroes. Padrino pops his ultimate, the Poison Nova, and the swap out. Seningata gave away his own life to kill that of the Treant Protector, but it's still a 2v1. Mech already used though, just to counter the Venomancer ultimate a little bit, which is unfortunately level 1, but now General coming back in once again. But the Plague Ward is actually keeping them at bay.
Wow.
Oh,
You look at the damage that's coming out. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. The power of the Aghanim Scepter. I really want to see the items being used a lot more.
Oh, they might get Haki now. Viper going in with the right clicks, and they get it with the Macro Pyre on top of that. Another TP coming in. It's only the Vengeful Spirit. I have no idea why Urga actually... Oh, never mind. Leshrak was trying to chase down General. Didn't even notice it, my bad. But a nice 2-man Ice Wave. Another Viper Strike by the Viper with his Aghanim Scepter. But Blade Mail activated on Clockwork, and actually Viper takes a lot of return damage from it.
Oh man, have you seen the Viper 101
No.
game mode? It's so retarded. Like if both guys gets corrosive
Oh,
skin.
F might be in trouble. Vengeful Spirit swapped him in. Magic Missile got the kill as well, but General just coming in with the Heat-Seeking Missile later to get the counter. And Range Racks already down on top lane. And I guess they can go for the melee ones as well. Actually, the Spirit Pair is pretty damn low and he doesn't have a resummon.
Oh man, yeah. So basically, it's not so bad for BBC. They lose their range racks, but it's actually what's happening on the map that's hurting them a lot more than just that range racks. It's like potentially they're just gonna be playing the slow defense game, but eventually the tower is gonna give, and then the Raxes will be exposed. And back to the point I was saying, the 1v1 Viper, because corrosive skin, as soon as you attack, it returns damage, right? So when both Vipers have corrosive skin, and one guy attacks another, then the corrosive skin will go on eternally until someone dies.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that is
It's
so
just
sick.
so dumb. Yeah, it's the same thing with the Morphling Replicate, you know, like you replicate the Viper and then attack the Viper, and then both the Replicate and the Viper will just keep taking damage. So in that matchup, what you do is you just buy up regen items to the point where you can sustain through, or you buy TP scrolls. So anytime you're about to die, you TP back to base and just like heal right back up.
Oh wow, that sounds beyond retarded.
Yeah, that's why we should play 5v5 all mid Viper. I think it would be the most retarded game ever. After like 5v5 Ricky, no wards.
But can you actually
5v5
get multiple
Brewmaster.
instances of the corrosive skin on you as well? Oh, actually General might be in trouble. Haki gets the Doom on him. Oh, they might get the Tinker with this. His buyback is actually not on cooldown anymore. Has it as well if need be. And he's actually choking out Haki pretty damn nice at the moment. Rocket Flare to get some vision. Level def as well in General. Keeps on choking the hookshot. Oh, it misses, and I think he's still probably gonna go down. Ghost Scepter. Oh, is he gonna get the blink out of the level def was there? Battery Assault as well. So close. But bottom lane, they're gonna get Padrino for the troubles. He actually already popped his ultimate, which is an Aghanim Scepter one as well. And Eknard, slowed down by the Lightning Storm, is gonna go down to the Venomancer. And he got a double kill with it.
Oh wow. So we're starting to see the comebacks. No, not really. The Golgraph and XP still both heavily in favor of Urga. So we gotta take a look, right? We're 23 minutes in the game. What can BBC do to help themselves get back in and potentially making a good comeback? To me, the key hero is actually there's several things, in my opinion, that needs to happen. Clockwork needs to be able to find the Tinker in the back lines, and then Doombringer needs to be able to tank up the majority of and absorb the majority of the damage, so that heroes like Venomancer and Leshrak can deal out the damage over time in the background. What do you reckon?
Well, I have to just agree with what you said, but I just think it's gonna be almost impossible for them. Especially if... Oh, I hear a hookshot somewhere. He actually catches F. Might get the kill as well with the better result. Nope, force left out for Hef. And now Solitude, he's the one in trouble. Viper struck up with the Ice Path to block him as well. And actually going for the TP out, nope, Overgrowth just in case. To secure the kill, and Roche is up as well. What a great timing for that.
Oh man, just when we're talking about comebacks, all of a sudden it feels like it might just be out of their reach. But the good thing is Clockwork will respawn before the next fight happens. Right now, BBC should just avoid all fights at all costs. Form up the Doom. Wow, Doom is actually not far from the pipe. Will he be able to get it before the next fight though? This is gonna be big. He might just be able to. He even has the ice armor, so he doesn't want damage anymore. He just wants to be able to tank up. I mean, they do have the Vengeful Spirit Aura. Look at the Vengeance build. He only wants one level into Magic Missile. Max the Wave of Terror and max the Vengeance Aura.
I don't think it's a bad choice at the moment. The Magic Missile, the scaling of the stun is actually pretty damn bad. Only 0.1 seconds every time. I guess extra damage maybe, but I can agree with him just leaving it at level 1 to be honest. And wow, Ethereal Blade now on Tinker.
Well, let's see. Pipe shouldn't be too far on from the Doom.
It's actually finished now
has
as
the
well.
pipe. So this could be big. It could be. They have good defensive capabilities. The problem is, do they have the damage output to take down heroes fast? Doombringer, Ice Armor, everyone, which means everyone has good physical damage reduction. And with the pipe and mech on the Doombringer, this is good magical damage reduction as well. So they are prepared to take a fight, and they should smoke up and look for a fight.
Well, doesn't look like that's what they want to do at the moment. And well, Urga, they have the Radiance finish now on the Spirit Bear as well. So they're like, okay, try number, I don't know, 4, 5 of preaching the high ground now. Padrinho already has the first Plague Ward and keeps just setting them down. Although I'm not too sure if they have what it takes, but then again, Padrinho with the Aghanim Scepter, with the Poison, no, I think they can just drag the fight out, especially thanks to the new pipe as well. They might be able to defend, get a few counter kills, and just delay this game out even longer.
Yeah, well, these Plague Wards are definitely going to do a good job defending. Oh wow, I feel this is this early usage of the pipe might be costly. Not too sure, but I mean, Urga has no hurry. They can just use a Tinker to bring out the other lanes until all 3 lanes is at your tower. Then it will force BBC to make a decision, either go and defend, or Urga will breach your high ground from all 3 sides.
Well, at the moment, looks like Urga, they've given up on top lane, because the Plague Wards were down, of course, there, but now they're also up in mid lane. They on level 2 for the Tinker now at least. Some extra burst damage, and the pipe is actually coming off cooldown already. Well, 15 seconds time. Spirit Bear going on to tier 3. Magic Missile up. Viper Strike onto Haki. Venomous Gale completely off target. Just look at the Plague Ward wall.
There's no need to bring the Spirit Bear into the fight. I feel like they can just place a Spirit Bear at top and then have the creep wave push in on its own, since there's no tower. And then when someone transitions there, then Tinkerer and plus Lone Druid can easily get a pick off. But man, these Plague Wards are doing work.
Indeed they are, and the Viper Strike goes constantly onto Haki as well, just to make sure he doesn't come out and get the Doom on anywhere. The Spirit Bear is taking way too much damage, actually 4-stepping out the Spirit Bear. Oh my god, did he just get... No, he died in the end to something, maybe Urn, I'm not sure.
Oh
They're
man,
going to the
poor
third
guy.
lane now. Oh, Ice Path doesn't connect on Solitude. And Senigata, will you go for the swap? Big play is not gonna happen.
Man, there's not enough Plague Wards at bottom. But it's only a matter of time.
Well, power down to half HP. The Magic Missile Splitter all onto the Spirit Bear. They know it's on cooldown, but BKB from Viper. He's serious now, Levi. He might go down in nice prop from Senigata, but Haki, he's the one in trouble in the Macro Fire. Slow down Solitude on the run now as well. Blade Mail, not gonna be enough to just divert the attention. And now Levi, another Viper Strike coming out from Aqua de Vida. And actually, well, he has the Aegis, so doesn't care about dying. He has the Magic one as well, if really necessary. Gets the kill, and now Padrinho, General, actually pretty damn low on mana level depth as well. Can he TP out somehow? He's just caught, but he's going for the kills now. Aqua Devida helps out as well. Nice split turf by Levi, who actually bought back on the Leshak. Double kill for him, and now they're going to get the Viper as well, so no more racks will be falling this day.
Oh man, wow. It's very, very interesting. Like, it feels like Urga, they just shifting from lane to lane to lane until the point where it's like, alright, your plague wards can't keep up with our movements. But even at the end of the fight, that was only a tier 3. I mean, in terms of structure loss, so...
Well, there were 3 buybacks from Balkan Bears as well, to be honest, but...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they successfully delayed this game out. I mean, really, just looking at the net worths, and even looking at late game potential, the Lone Druid, the Tinker, and even the Viper, they definitely have more than Balkan Bears has to offer.
Yeah. Maybe multiple blade mails might have changed the outcome of certain fights. Yeah. Just having blade mail on Clockwork alone isn't enough. They had it on Doom and Venomancer and Vengeful Spirit. 5-man blade mail. Walk into March.
Mid lane Padrino. There's the Ice Path following the overgrowth from before. General coming in as well. Macropyre just in case. Nice entangling claws. Actually just swap out from Senigata, but he got Viper sacked in return. I'm not too sure if Padrino can escape this even. Or well, he maybe can, but Haki, General coming in as well, no Hex of course. Does he maybe have enough burst damage? Ethereal Blade to slow him down. Dagon to follow. No, was a little bit too slow on the rearm, I guess. Oh, but the Ice Path wanted to. The Cogs are already in cooldown. Leech it. Oh, Ethereal Blade, Dagon Solitude. Even the mech doesn't help him. Well, with these 2 kills, they should be able to just reach high ground now, finally.
Yeah, this might just be...
Or the lanes are actually not too close to the base.
Every time I want to say it's a good opportunity to push, and then I look at the plague wards coming on, and you just want to laugh. It's like, oh my god, these plague wards, man. They are such a plague to deal with. I mean, imagine if you have like Triad plus Venomancer in the same lineup. I would have to like... I will cry trying to take towers.
Well, I mean... Oh, Ethereal Blade onto Senigata, the swap onto General though. The Poison Nova from Padrino, but the Macropyre is there, and wow. Actually, they get the Tinker, no buyback, at least not so far, and he does use it, Levi. He's gonna take a fall, Haki dropping low as well. Actually, Solitude is there with a nice power box, Blade Mail activated. Aqua Devida though, doesn't care at all, just easy kill Tinker with the buyback, gets the kill actually for himself with the Dagon, Ethereal Blade, another Dagon. And finally, that has to be GG.
Just waiting for the call. No? There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks like we're going to game number 5.
Indeed we are. At least we have a series on our hands. Hopefully by now we actually has reached an internet cafe or has internet back at his home or something. So the Balkan Bears can actually run their full 5. But we'll find out in the next game's lobby, I guess, not before. And actually really well played by Urga overall. They were just ahead pretty much the entirety of this game. Just from the laning phase onwards, and although Balkan Bears, they held on with dear life with the Plague Wars, in the end, there's just way too much farm on Urga. They were farming the entire map, whereas Balkan Bears, they were just in their base.
Wow. Isn't this the best way to have a grand finals? Going to game number 5? Woosa.
Yes, it is. Hopefully with no disconnects or something to actually make it the possible or the proper best way. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed us, be sure to follow us on this channel, Heflatv 2 and Heflamok as well, for all the English Heflatv channels and our social media, Facebook, Twitter, and even BK.
Everyone's waiting for you.
What?
New lovey.
Let it be up, man. They'll wait for us. We're so cool and awesome. Anyway, guys, just a few songs as we check for game number 5.